that away from organized religions that are all handmaidens of conquest. The Roman Empire developed during the early period of Christianity. Remember, the Roman Empire started in Africa. It rose in Africa. It fell in Africa. A lot of people need to stop reading some religious books and read some straight history. Without fables, without supposition, without myth. Read straight history. Read the Mediterranean world in ancient times. She's a racist figure, but her chronology is good. It is a good history of the European trying to move out of Europe into the Mediterranean to find something to eat, to put on that gosh darn awful European food. He has solved his problem at the expense of other people. The slave trade liberated Europe from the depressed economy they had created with the so-called Crusades and through the famines and the plagues. Europe always solves its problems by preying on people outside of Europe. They are in a position right now that they have betrayed true socialism, which was not of European origin in the first place. And some people are confused between Karl Marx and Groucho Marx. I think a lot of people are Groucho Marxism instead of Karl Marxism. They're funny people.
Talk to him.
And if you think that that system started in Europe, no system as humane as socialism could have started among a bunch of icebox people who play on their brothers on their records. Read Marvin Coatson's work.
What's up, family?
The history of the modern world, especially the early
How you been? Q.
Now, the evidence of Africans in the New World, the evidence of 1,000 years
Okay, how the baby doing?
before slavery.
Okay, all right. Stay up, all right?
Discussing because there is no time. But when the Romans disgraced themselves in the mismanagement of Christianity, created a vacuum. Islam moved into that vacuum.
8:30. You're welcome.
Thought that Islam would get the Romans off of their back. They were right. Islam got the Romans off of their back, and the Arabs jumped on their back, and they're still there. Using Islam to justify it. Now, the African military man, because we are the greatest fighting machine in the face of the earth, if we ever discovered this, people are going to start running. Under proper leadership, proper inspiration, properly equipped, the black man is the greatest human fighting machine God ever created.
That's a fact.
If indeed God created it. I think the gods of Africa created it. Once you lose track of your heritage, you lose track of your liberty in this world. The Europeans doing the slave trade not only read the African out of history, they colonized history, they colonized information about history. They colonized image. They colonized the image of God. Who told you Christ was white? He was born in that part of the world predominantly occupied by non-European people. So you should not get into the argument about whether he's white. All you have to say, was he a Greek? No. Was he a Roman? No. But these were the only people partially white in the area at the time. If he wasn't a Greek, he wasn't a Roman, he was one of those other people. You don't have to argue about the shades of color. So far as you're concerned, once you establish he was not a Roman, he was not a Greek, your conversation is over. If somebody else want to argue about his shade, well, that's their problem. And if you got a problem with color, then you got a problem with your mother and your father. You have insulted your mother and your father if you don't like what they gave you. I wear mine like a badge of honor. I dig it. I wear it well. All right. is take a holistic look. Not only at your position in the world, but your potential in the world. You have to learn how to convert everything into an instrument of liberation or leave it alone. You have to realize there were no Greek fraternities and sororities until they were introduced to secret African societies. People get all dewy eyed over something that was imposed on them in order to control them. Without understanding that that's another imperial effort. So it bothers me, and although I have good personal friends who are Muslim, that not a single Muslim scholar have dealt with that 1,000 years of African independence before slavery and how the Arabs from the north systematically destroyed these nations. It did not occur. 1591, from Morocco, an army was launched against these great independent nations in inner West Africa. These were great states because of poor communication between African and Africa. There was enough armies in these states to march down to the coast and to drive every slave trader into the sea. But the communication between African and Africa was so poor. Even today, the East Africa is not too clear about what's happening in West Africa. And nobody knows what's happening in North Africa because the conspiracy to hold on to Africa is happening in South Africa and in North Africa. So the whites in South Africa willing to play a part, and the pseudo whites in North Africa willing to play a part. In all this world, you have no friends. But if there are a billion of you on the face of this earth, scattered all over the world, what do you need with a friend other than yourself? Why can't you turn inward on yourself and say, I will wear no clothes I don't produce. Start with your underwear. I wear no shoes that's not made by a brother. You're creating a shoe factory, employment at once. Start buying aeroplanes, break them down and study them, and later on make aeroplanes. What this whole thing is about is the restoration of confidence. It has been the role of these handmaidens of colonialism to destroy your confidence in yourself. You don't believe that you can look like a god. You don't believe a black father in your home is to some extent a god. That doesn't make the black woman less than a goddess. Because we produce the first human society that recognizes and respects the female god. We produce the first human society that you can't be a king unless you got a queen. You can't be a god unless you got a goddess. So you can see all of these social ills that people are defending now, none of it started in our countries. I defy anyone alive, and those who want to come alive and come back and prove me, I invite them too, to show me one single case of sexual deviance or maladjustment any place on the African continent for the coming of foreigners. I defy you to show me one case of teenage pregnancy, one case of ill treatment of women. We got confused with someone else's ideas, someone else's concept and definition of us. What we have to understand is that faith has not spared us for an idle reason. A whole lot of people who've been hit less than us are extinct. What is there in us that made us strong enough to take this heavy blow? 500 years of slavery, one way or the other. Slavery, neo-colonialism. What made us strong enough to survive? What is faith saved us to do? And inasmuch as we gave the world its first humanity, faith has saved us to give the world its last humanity. What we have have to do is to believe it. To believe that we are worthy of it. And to believe that we are capable of it. What black studies should be about, what black religion should be about, is the restoration of the confidence. And the restoration of the confidence is we must rule the state again. There is not an imitation nation, not an independent nation in Africa or the Caribbean Islands. They're all imitation European states. And what we have to understand is that the nation state is stagnant. The Africans did not live in a nation state, they lived in a territorial state. The African learned something very basic. Cultures have to be fertilized by cultures. People have to be fertilized by the interaction between cultures and cultures. This insecure European tighten his borders. You know, you got a passport to come here? The word passport is not in any African language. The things he invented to restrict himself, he imposed on other people. Once we gain confidence in ourselves, and once we look at that person staring back at us from that mirror and like what we see, and don't move from that mirror until you like what you see. Then, in coordination with other African people throughout the world, we will give the world a new lease on life. We will turn to all of our people and not one part of them. Because we came from a matrilineal society that respected women to the point that lineage came down to the female side. We must answer the call of the great African-American poet, Margaret Walker, who said, let the dirges end, let a new peace begin. Let us write a new covenant for the freedom of ourselves in the world. African men throughout the world need to step forward and answer Sister Margaret and say, Sister Margaret, we have heard your call. And because we have never been a society that excluded women, with our women at our side, we are ready to pick up the challenge. We are ready to start a revolution that will change the world. We won't get ready tomorrow because tomorrow's things are left to tomorrow. We will start our revolution right now, and we will start it with ourselves. Thank you.
Dr. John Henrik Clarke, y'all. Let's see who that was. Dr. John Henrik Clarke this morning. And we caught another blowout on the turbo, man. It seems that this back inner tube back tire keep catching little blowouts, like I was on a smooth pavement. But it's all gravy, cause I'm only a couple blocks from the headquarters. You heard? I'm only a couple blocks from the headquarters. I'll order another inner tube. Good morning, how you doing, brother? All right. I gotta order another inner tube, y'all. But this time, I might just go ahead and order the a whole rim and tire. Is this like the third? It's about the third inner tube that I done replaced. You know what I'm saying? So I figure I'll just get another tire and a rim. That's what I'm gonna do. I have it on deck. I should have ordered when I ordered that inner tube, somebody did tell me to order 2 of them. 2 or 3 of them. But I'm going to order 3 of them. I could have had one on deck. Now I got to wait and order one. Wait for it to come in. And then take it to the shop. And then have them put it in. You know what I'm saying? But it's all gravy though. Like I said, I'm only a couple blocks from the headquarters. Right around the corner from the headquarters, rather. You heard? Walk up this alleyway. It was a vehicle. Up this alleyway. I don't know if it was stolen or not, but it's a pep rally today in school for the Chester High students and STEM Academy students. So I gotta get my young king out of school early today. Told him I'll pick him up about 10:30. It's about 8:45 now. So, yep. We in Union Street alleyway. This alleyway will bring us straight out to the headquarters. You heard? But yeah, y'all. When y'all get out and vote November the 9th, and you pull that lever, and you supporting that abortion, I showed y'all what y'all supporting. You heard? Told you what y'all support. It's a kid. Right here. Brand new joint right here, y'all. Brand new joint right there. It's look like an electric vehicle. You heard? Yeah, y'all, when y'all pull that lever, November the 8th, November the 9th, That's what y'all supporting. I already showed y'all what y'all supporting. And the Democrats running off that. Planned Parenthood. And y'all know if y'all did the research on Planned Parenthood, who's the founder of that, Margaret Sanger, you know what I'm saying? And she said colored people was like human weeds and need to be exterminated. Do the research on Margaret Sanger, founder of Planned Parenthood. And Dr. Oz is right. That is murder. And then most of you Christians go to church. Most of you Christians got Bibles all in your houses and apartments. And praise the Lord. But what do the Most High say about murder? God should not what? Kill, right? So on one hand, y'all pick and choose the scriptures y'all follow. That's a hypocrite. That's a bigot. You understand me? That's a hypocrite and a bigot. And that's what most of you people are. Hypocrites and bigots. And that's a fact. Yeah. Yeah, they having a pet rally for the kids. It's homecoming this week for Chester High. So they're gonna have all the classes that ever graduated from Chester High at homecoming this week. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't get too caught up in which to each his own. But I don't get caught up in that. There's other stuff that's going on in the world that we got to focus on. Can't get distracted with partying and bullshit. You heard? Can't get distracted with partying and bullshitting all the time. But I should have pulled out the Moto Tech Thor this morning. I should have pulled out the Moto Tech Thor because they got big knobbies on it. You know what I'm saying? They got big knobbies on them tires. They can withstand more terrain than what these turbo ant tires can withstand. But I'm gonna order 2 more tubes when I get in the headquarters, and take it from there. You heard? Take it from there. I'm gonna try to put some air in the tires and see what we got. Try to put some air in the tires and see if it's just some air that just came out. But it's probably the tube though. You heard? But like I said anyway, y'all, a couple alleys away from the headquarters. It was a pleasure riding, walking with the family. Like I always stay vigilant, pay attention, get out and vote Republican this November the 8th, 9th. Make the world a better place. Until the next time, I love you all. Peace.